As the Dragon Ball Super movie is slowly approaching, there are many questions that is left to be answered, and some of them are: where has Broly been all this time? Where will he come from? Will Frieza have some kind of connection with Broly? And that got me thinking. In the ending of Dragon Ball Super episode 131, we've seen Frieza rebuilding his army. He's up in his spaceship with his entire army, and with the release of the new Dragon Ball Super movie promotional materials, we got to see Broly in his entirety. And with the release of those pictures, guys, we got to see Broly wearing some kind of armor, and the armor looks like it is coming directly from none other than Frieza. Now, if you guys remember, in the Resurrection of Frieza movie and also in the Dragon Ball Super series, there were two fighters that was working for Frieza, and they are Tagamoa and also Sashimi, and they were high-level elite members of the Frieza force, meaning they were extremely strong and extremely deadly. Now, if you guys compare the armor that Tagamoa and also Sashimi is wearing to the one that is Broly wearing in the promotional material, now they look very similar. Now, it is highly possible that Frieza is the one who discovered Broly in the ice or somewhere else, and it is also highly possible that Paragus, the father of Broly, is the one who brought Broly to Frieza. Now, it's possible that Broly is alive, but he is actually dead. So Paragus makes a deal with Frieza because Paragus knows that he doesn't have the tech in order to bring his son back to life. And the person that has the tech in order to revive Broly is none other than Frieza. We all know how much Frieza hates the Saiyans. He's the reason why 95% of the Saiyans are not alive anymore, because he destroyed their home planet. And also Paragus and Broly, they also hate the Saiyans as well, because as a baby, because of his high power level, Broly was put to death and left to die. So Paragus thinks that just because they both are very similar in hatred, because they hate the Saiyans, they both hate the Saiyans, that is why Frieza is helping him. But what Paragus doesn't understand about Frieza is the main reason that he's even helping Broly, it is because he sees a benefit, and that benefit is the control of Broly's power, the things that he could do by controlling a Saiyan. And we're not talking about just any Saiyan here, we're talking about an uncontrollable maniac. Frieza is looking directly at the healing pod that Broly is in, and while he's looking at Broly, he says something. He says that you're not needed here anymore, and then Frieza turns around and shoots Paragus right in the chest, and with that is the end of Broly's father, Paragus. But before Paragus is dead, there was something interesting that Frieza saw. Something interesting was Paragus trusted Frieza so much that he told Frieza about the control device that Broly was wearing. He told him how he was able to control Broly's immense power. And with that information from Paragus, Frieza was able to make his very own control device for Broly, because Frieza knew that if somehow he can harness the power that Broly has and somehow he could control Broly's powers, then he could do unimaginable things. Now, as you guys could see here, this is another promotional material. This in fact is an action figure, and the most interesting thing about this is if you guys look closely to Broly's neck, then you guys will be able to see something wrapped around his neck, and that in fact looks like a device that can control Broly's powers. And with the armor that Broly is wearing, and also with the thing that Broly is wearing around his neck, now guys, I could be wrong here, but personally I do think that the device that is wrapped around Broly's neck, that is given by Frieza forcefully while Broly was being revived in the healing pod, and the armor and the device that is wrapped around Broly's neck actually matches with my theory. Guys, at the end of the day, this is just a fan theory. In the movie, things could be a lot different than what I'm saying here. Now, what if Frieza thinks that he could control Broly with the device they created for him, but Frieza doesn't truly know what Broly is actually capable of? And in other words, Frieza is trying to control something that he does not understand. And with that, the plan that Frieza had to control Broly backfires. And guys, also with that, we come to a brand new promotional image that was also released. Now, this could possibly be a massive spoiler, because if you guys look closely to Broly's neck, before in the promotional picture while Broly was in his base form, we got to see a device that was wrapped around his neck. But right now, since he is in his transformed berserker state, Broly doesn't have the device wrapped around his neck anymore. So Frieza or whoever was trying to control Broly, that control did not work out. Broly broke free of that control. Now that could possibly be the reason why we don't see the device around his neck anymore. Anyways guys, that is about all I have for you guys today, so do let me know what you guys think about this. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up, and if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Anyways guys, I'll catch you later. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a blessed day everyone.